皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。よっくんおちです。さあ NBA 2K26 進めていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。ということでね、次キーゲーム行ってみたいと思います。さあどんな感じになるでしょうか。さあいいテンポいいタイミングが連発してます。こんな試合でねこれが出ればいいんですけど、なかなかそうはいかないので、あなたたちはアソシエーションで最もうまくねチーム対決。チーム全員の努力が必要だ。
Our court awareness has to be more on point. Got to rebound.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jen. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point. And for the Heat, we've got Hero. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Murray. Then it's MP. And it's Adebayo in at the five, roaming the paint. And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
Sweet.
And that's the thing about MP. He loves the challenge. We've already seen how he can raise his game in this kind of situation.
さあ早速スリーを決めていったが、早速ヤング選手にかわされてしまう。
We can only hope that the second half is as good as the first half of the season.
Well, you're right. We saw some incredible moments in those first few months. But that's what you love about this game. Players these days, Kevin, are capable of doing the spectacular on a nightly basis.
To the inside, here's Johnson.
いきなり相手のダンクにファウルが。カウント&ワンダー。そこでスリーポイントプレーを早速やられてしまう。
Now here's MP. Last game 26 points. Pass to Murray. Hero the bounce pass. MP passes to Jaquez. 5 on the clock. Takes a three. Okongwu grabs the board. Johnson finds Alexander Walker. Back to Johnson to the left side wing. Young against Hero. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Johnson.
Well, with this
Young has
to use his creativity inside.
MP against Young. Here's Murray. Got it. Good job.
素晴らしい。そうだ、パウエル選手の怪我をチェックするのを忘れてるわ。怪我なのか、それともトレードされてしまったのか、チェックしなきゃいけないのを忘れていた。よし、ヒーローがアシストつけてくれる。
It's all knotted up.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Back to Young.
軽々と抜かれてしまう。
Young's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very
よし、アシストつけてくれ
So it's
る。
good. They've already got him in a rhythm.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's covered by Hero. Johnson with a screen on Hero. And he gets the bucket. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The drive by MP.
よいしょ、ありがとう。
MP's got his second basket.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And there's the call on
危ない危ない。
That's his first foul. First team foul. MP outside. Pass to Hawkins. Lock at 6. Shoots. And another basket for
素晴
Miami.
らしいヒーロ
The
ー。
defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. The developing game of Trae Young
Sure,
is
she's
something
speeded
that
up.
coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders.
ありがたいアシストつけてくれ
Stop him
る。
and give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. After Shea. Lets the 3 fly. Miami grabs the miss. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat.
Okay.
They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see. That's how to stand your ground under the glass. He was determined.
Here's Hawkins, guarded by Shea.
さあ、ここはハケーズ選手が決められないが。
Johnson dishes to Young. Pass to Shea. Hawks passing it around. Okongwu with a screen on Hawkins. And it's Shea missing. And here's Miami. They're on a 14-4 run. MP passes to Hawkins. MP with a screen on Johnson. Back to MP. To the middle. Here's Adebayo.
アデバイオうまいアシストつけてくれる。
MP's got 5 assists tonight, and Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Atlanta making a switch here. Newell's checked in. Now, here is Young. He has 6. What a
軽
terrific
々と
move
決められて
that
しま
was.
う。
Young's got 8 points.
いやー、うまいな。
He could be in for a big game.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What
危ない相手のファウル。
such a tough cover.
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
From 10 feet out, Sexton grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 6. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Young.
なんとか
Well, that's the look he
なんとか
wanted.
味方が防いでくれる。
Defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
よーし。
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Young. He had 27 points last game. Outside, Sexton. Here's Shea. After 2 misses to start the game. He's on the board with that shot made. Here's MP. He has 5. Pass to Murray. His shot is good. 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Now Shea. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Murray. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
いいですね、マレー選手。マリー選手なのか、マレー選手なのかちょっと分かってないけど。
From the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Shea. His last outing, he had 18 points. Young outside. Goes back up. Pass to Newell. A 3-pointer, no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
MP outside. Down low. Adebayo passes to MP.
ああ、見捨てしまう。なんてこ
Typically,
っ
he
た。
has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Sexton. Back to Shea.
ああ、やってしまった。
Rebound by the Heat.
しかし、なんとか味方がリバウンド取ってくれて、さあ、チャンスになるか。
Adebayo kicks to Hero. Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. Miami needs to get a shot.
素晴らしいハケース選手のルーキー。
And the Heat lead by 12.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now, here's Johnson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Sexton's shot is good.
And it's pretty evident that Sexton has a solid jumper. Just needs to keep taking and making it.
さあ、一旦コートからベンチに下がりまして、さあ、第2クォーター入ります。1点差だったのが9点差になってる。まあまあ、いいでしょう。1点ぐらいは。スリーミスター。なんてこった。そしてヤングに決められてしまう。
I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched.
よーし、味方が決めてくれる。
Who executed better down the stretch?
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Trae Young. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Newell. Then there's Sexton, and it's Krejci in at the 3 side.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
Here's MP.
優勝ありがとう。
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Valanciunas. And foul.
あー、ドゥーヤ選手のファウルになってしまう。
Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt.
Okay. Nice.
6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Already showing some solid skills as a passer. That'll really serve MP well in the long run of his career.
And Young kicks to Sexton. Pass to Valanciunas. Knocked away.
おっと、素晴らしいスティールから。
Wiggins finds
スリー来たー。
the three. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Here's Wiggins. Count it.
ウィギンズ選手素晴らしい。
There's been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Johnson outside. Pass to Young, looking to end the run. The shot missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And Wiggins throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well.
ああ、軽々とかわされてしまう。
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Here's Wiggins. Atlanta with the rebound. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards was outstanding. He ended up with 26 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. He made an impact at every turn, and he looked like he had fun doing it, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and
あー、ここ悪いぞ、ミスター。
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance. Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
On the wing, Murray. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Hawks trail by 12. Johnson dishes to Young. Outside, Sexton. MP against Young. 5 to shoot. Back to Sexton. Shoots over Hero. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP outside.
よいしょ、ありがとう。
That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Johnson outside. The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
The Heat leading by 11. MP outside.
Ware's
got 7 points for the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Young outside. Back to Ricochet.
敵のダンクが出た。
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's gonna make you pay.
MP up top, defended by Young. MP kicks to Murray. Wiggins outside. The tray. That's in there.
素晴らしい。
With the assist. Wiggins has got 9 points.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo comes in for Khalil Ware. And it's Jaime Jaquez in for Andrew Wiggins. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Trae Young. Pass to Ricochet. Back to Sexton.
飛んでしまう。
Now Okongwu.
うわ
Outside for Sexton.
ー、うわ
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
ー、無駄な動きをしまくっているが。
Defense paid for the lax coverage that time.
And that one
あ
drops
ー、マ
short.
イハケーズ選手。
And the Heat lead by 16.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass Pass to Rizachet for Murray. And that one's good. Rizachet. 9 points for Rizachet. And so MV will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. MP sets the screen for Adebayo. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 8.
Well, Adebayo's going to work inside. That's what they want him to do.
Sexton against MP. Count them.
He's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Miami leading by 14. Sexton, an aggressive score, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy. Well, you can't teach the athleticism right there by Johnson.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the connected cam. Brought to you by AT&T.
スティールされてしまう。アンクルブレイクしたのはいいが、その後スティールされてしまうで。
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And B passes to Murray. Back to MP.
来た
That's in there. Murray with the assist. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter, third of the game so far.
おっとっとっとっとっとっと
Inside.
おっとスティールが出た。
Hawkins with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And it's
うわブロックされてしまう。なんてこった。
6'8" Rizachet, allowing him to get a hand on the ball.
Sexton finds Rizachet. Johnson outside. Pass to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Murray with the defensive effort. Miami leading by 13. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. Two free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Rizachet, no good on the last second. And so it's Miami riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight.
さあ15点リード。
Get shots in the paint, and now
いいじゃないでしょうか。
scoring with ease. Back right after this.
The Heat without key firepower. With no
ああパウエル選手深刻な右足首捻挫6から8週間ここで分かりましたね。それでマリー選手が出てきてるんですね。シーズン最初にもなんか怪我してたなパウエル選手大丈夫かな。プレーオフまでに戻ってきてくれればまあいいんですけどね。この時期で6から8週間だったらプレーオフには多分間に合うでしょう。まだ1月とかだから確か。よしありがとう。やってしまった。助かった。
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
In the corner, it's
スリー来た。
MP's got 20 points.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Young pass to Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Murray. Unloads from 13. And it's Rizachet missing. Miami leading by 20. Murray the pass to Hawkins. Back to Murray. Hero from long range. Good assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Hawkins outside. Here's Adebayo.
Adebayo's
got 12.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Hawks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
相変わらず1位を走っております。スリーポイントコンテストランキング。自分も一応3位に入ってることは入ってるね。今年そんなにスリーポイントいっぱい決めてる感じはしないんだけど。
He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more, and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Hero, no good. The Hawks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Young looking it over. Here's Ricochet. And good that time. He's got 11.
Well, Ricochet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Down low. Outside for Murray. There's Hero with the 3. Doesn't go, only his 3rd miss in 9 tries. The Hawks trail by 21. Young outside. Back to Johnson. Pass to Ricochet. That's it, coming off an assist from Johnson. Ricochet's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The drive by MP. Hero on the wing. Lets it go with a 3.
Oh, jeez,
yo. By the Heat.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bounce pass from Alexander Walker. Hawks passing it around. Young inside. Covered by MP. Yep, that one goes. Young's got 18 points in the game.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive and defensively, they need stops.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Knocks down the Young's got 21 in the game.
We've seen this before from Young. Once he gets going on offense, there's no let-up in his attack.
Right side, Adebayo. That one is good again.
アシストはつかなかったが決めてくれる。
This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
逆だった。助かった。
And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. MP kicks to Adebayo.
Adebayo強引にいった。
Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, at the rate Adebayo scores, it's hard not to fall for that.
And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin.
スクリーンに 正面から突撃してしまった。ファウルになっちゃった。
or a charge and not charge that as a personal foul where honestly you end up being punished double.
For the three,
Ii,
his 10th make in the contest, he has only taken 13 shots.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
ああ、決められてしまう。
Overall this quarter he's getting good looks and he's taking advantage.
The drive by MP.
よいしょ、ありがとう。
MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the floor.
ああ、かわされていく。
Young's shot is off.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, it's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The kick out to Adebayo. Hawkins outside. Wide open. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it. Especially
やってしまっ
with
た。
that lack of defense.
開けてしまった。
Doing
あ
on
あ
the triples.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Davion Mitchell's checked in for the Heat. Newell, he's checked in for the Hawks. Colin Sexton comes in for Alexander Walker. Adebayo with the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
High post Young.
うわ、軽々抜けられる。軽々と抜かれる。よし、ここで一つ目のゴールドスキルを使っていこう。
MP with it. He's got 27. Mitchell outside. Pass to Murray. MP outside.
スリーは決まらない。
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
And here's Young from the arc.
うわー、今度はスリー決められてしまう。
He's
逆に。
lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
MP passes to Hawkins. Murray outside. Back to Mitchell. Over Sexton. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Young. He has 31. Nice move. And that's 2
ない
points
な。
on the Young's got 33.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Murray left side. Hawkins outside. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
おっと、これは
And the Heat with some
マレー
changes.
選手のファウルか。
Players checked in for high.
さあ、一旦退きまして。点差は多分いっぱいついてるから大丈夫でしょう。
Shea. Here's Newell. Now here is Young.
ああ、抜かれちゃう。
Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the small and power forwards are Shea and Johnson. Young is out there with Sexton. And it's Newell in at the center, filling out the middle. Young dishes to Sexton. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
Here's Shea. Young outside. There's the 3. It's all in by 8. Ware's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound
ありがたい。アシストつけてくれる。
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Johnson outside. Pass to Shea. Young against MP. With the shot. The Hawks again get hit. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. MP high post. He's against Young. MP kicks to Mitchell. Here's the screen. 3-pointer. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple, just shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Pass to Jovic. And here is Mitchell. And again, Miami with the triple.
とか言って。いや、アシストしたかったんだけどな。ヨビッチ選手打ってくれなかったな。
Here's Young. Johnson a wide open look. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
よし、ここで2つ目のゴートスキルを発動していきましょう。
Just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. MP deciding where to go with it.
スリーミスってしまう。なんでこった。ローフリーなのにミスってしまう。
or a team playing really well or anything in between is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
MP outside. Pass to Jovic. MP with a screen on Johnson. Mitchell outside. Takes the 3. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
They set the pick. Young in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. Allow them to build this lead.
Jammed by Johnson.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
A 3 from MP. And again, it's Miami with the 3.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Jovic. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. MP outside.
よいしょ、ゴートスキルありがとう。
MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
Outside, Sexton kicks it out to Johnson. Tipped
よ
away
いしょ、スティール
and
して
stolen by MP.
ゴートスキル。
Buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Young for 3. Miami grabs the miss. On the wing, MP, defended by Young. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Jovic. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And again, Miami.
素晴らしいスリー。
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points.
アシストをもう一個したかったな、できれ
Yeah,
ば。
they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
よいしょ、しかしまあ勝利は確実に勝利をしました。
You said it would take a true team effort to win this game. And
Yeah, that's what it took. The team has to be mature and hungry enough when they hear.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us.
そっか、ライトニングローンチとバンドビジョナリーが前回というかスキルをアップしてね、バッチが進んだんでした。はい、ということでね、後半のキーゲームに試合目勝利することができました。ということで今回はここで区切りたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。